On October 29, 1929, our country went from celebrations and loving life to struggling to put dinner on the table the next night. With the crash of the stock market, people lost everything. Many people lost their jobs, their businesses, and their houses. With the country's economy in such turmoil, how would this affect the higher education system? I researched how the Great Depression affected colleges around the United States, focusing on JMU, which was then known as the State Teachers College at Harrisonburg. While you might expect the attitude and morale of the country to be pessimistic and down at this time, I found that the opposite was true. In an article published in The Breeze on May 9, 1931, named Children First, many Americans pushed for the advancement of higher education. A significant number of people supported the improvement of these institutions because of the hope and belief that the race can save itself, can lift itself higher only as children are lifted up. Although this time was devastating and a major struggle for many Americans, colleges around the country, such as James Madison University, did everything in their power to minimize substantial changes in the cost of tuition and enrollments of students. Before doing research, a conclusion I came to quickly was that because of lack of funds, tuition would increase substantially. My research proved me wrong. In the 1929-1930 Bulletin of Information, the tuition is reported at $300 for the year. Skipping ahead, in the 1936-1937 Bulletin of Information, the tuition is $318 for the year. That is a mere increase of 6%. For being in a serious economic depression, the tuition for the girls attending the school was barely affected. Another aspect that would surprise you is the enrollment. In a time of struggle, you would think that the enrollment would decrease. In an article named Depression Students Crowd Colleges, published in The Breeze on January 27, 1933, it states that the new motto of the youth of the United States has become, "If you can't get a job, go to college." More students were enrolling in colleges in order to learn new skills and become more equipped for job opportunities once they completed school. At the State Teachers College at Harrisonburg, the enrollment of girls increased during the years of the Great Depression. During the Great Depression, there was a call for action on behalf of the government. On February 10, 1933, an article in The Breeze illustrates this call. Student activists pushed the government to assist with the cost of higher education. Assistance from the state level was no longer enough to meet the need, so it is clear that the state and nation together must finance the schools. To equalize educational opportunity for the whole nation, only a special fund from the federal government would be required. This call for government response led to many changes at the State Teachers College at Harrisonburg. In the Breeze article, seniors move over into a new building, published on February 8, 1935. It was reported that Senior Hall, the new HTC dormitory, constructed with a PWA loan and grant fund of $140,000 was occupied by students this week. The government loans helped improve the campus and helped students continue their education at JMU.